Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here, the lab coat's on back order, and welcome to episode, is it 24, I think, of our Pokemon Colosseum playthrough. In the last episode, well, first of all, as you saw, there was a bit of a grinding part here, but in the last episode, things went awry. Alright, so we went into the Under Colosseum, and suddenly saying the name The Under with that menacing tone kind of makes sense, because it was not a good time. In the end, we wound up losing one of our Pokemon, one of our previously returning Pokemon from a past generation or two, and it was kind of sad, but she will be back. She's not gone forever. Whiskers the Persian did meet her untimely end here in the Orre region, and by untimely end, I just mean end of this adventure. She'll be back in the next one at some point. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see who we're going to use. But anyway, we have replaced her on the team, and as you saw, there was a grinding montage just to get the shadow meter, calling it that, the heart gauge, down on some of our newer recruits, as suggested by you folks out there. Let's do a team recap and see where we're working, or where we're standing, or where we're sitting at. First of all, we have Sudowoodo here. We have not done much work on her heart gauge, because after about an hour or so, I barely managed to get the other two Pokemon's heart gauges down to nothing. The Slugma that you'll see took forever. So, based on the fact that I really don't have as much time as I would like to for these videos, getting them prepared before my trip to PEI, I had to work with what I had to deal with, I guess. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But I'm going to probably do another grinding thing for Pseudo-Widow for the next episode. Problem is, that's going to be late on Sunday. I might even push it off just till Monday. I have 2 episodes on Monday. So I hope to have a video for Sunday, but it doesn't look like I'm going to have the time to have it recorded. Hopefully you guys will be okay with that. Anyway, Pseudo-Widow at level 35 right here. The Hardstone is the held item. Not sure the nature just yet, but the Sturdy ability negates 1-hit KO attacks, which doesn't work as well as it does in Gen 7. What? And 6 and 5. I was kind of right. Moves are only Shadow Rush for the time being. Dozer, our Snorlax, is the replacement currently for Whiskers at level 36. She is a naive Pokemon, but she has the immunity ability preventing poison. Body Slam, Counter, Rest, and Metronome. She had Headbutt, but she learned Body Slam during the grinding. We've got Misdreavus next, level 30, holding Spell Tag. It's a sassy Pokemon. He has the Levitate ability, and he's ready to unlock his heart. Moves are Shadow Rush, Confuse Ray, Mean Look, and Shadow Ball. Next is our Shadow Slugma at level 30. She's a lonely little Pokemon. Magma Armor is the ability preventing from being frozen. The heart is ready to unlock with Shadow Rush, Yawn, Rock Throw, and Flamethrower. Amazing attack, I love it. Plusle is next up from Duking at level 36. Gentle-natured with the Plus ability. Spark, Fake Tears, Thunder Wave, and Helping Hand. And finally, Aerodactyl, our mild Pokemon, with the Pressure ability. And Wing Attack, Earthquake, Steel Wing, and Sky Attack. So our first order of business, head back to Agate Village. I still don't know what to say. Hang on, before we do that. We got some Poke Coupons by going through all of those Mount Battle areas. What? What do you have then? What's the lowest amount? Okay, we need at least 1,500. We don't have anywhere near that. Alright, forget that. I don't know how much we have, though. But once we get enough, like, I'll be doing a lot of the grinding on Mount Battle, basically just to get those coupons. Because eventually, the whole reason I came here to the Orre region was to snag those special berries to complete contests back in Hoenn. And I got roped up into this whole Shadow Pokemon nonsense shenaniganery going on. Whew! What a time it's been. Alright, let's head over to the Relic Forest and purify a couple more Pokemon. I'm kind of stumped, though, what to name these ones. No, well, I kind of had one in mind for one of them. Hopefully something will just jump out at me. I don't need a trainer, like they did last time I came through here. Good old Cipher peons. I had to stop and think, Cipher? Is that the name? It is. I was thinking, is that one of the more recent teams? No. Aether is the recent team. Alright, let's unlock the heart of... First up is Misdreavus. I have an idea for a name. It doesn't really fit where it is a male Pokemon. But it is technically a last name. So, like... Hang on, I got it. The name just came to me. Psybeam. Okay, we got some decent experience. What level can we get you up to? Just 31? Oh, we gotta do more grinding. Yes, we will name you. Where are you? Where is the... Where do I shift? How do I change it? What the heck? Where's my button for that? Lowercase. There it is. Why couldn't I find that button? Alright, so... in somewhat honor and homage to the late Harold Ramis, who played Egon Spengler in Ghostbusters, Spengler is our Misdreavus. Next up, we're going to purify our Slugma. This one's more of a stumper, but again, maybe something's going to jump out the moment we purify it. What is a good name for a female lava slug? I don't know what to call you. Got Sunny Day. That's a lot of experience to get back, too. Level 31, 32. Do we see any evolution? 33. No evolution just yet. Okay. What can we name you, Slugma? What is a good name for a slug? How about this? Bit of a Dragon Ball Z reference. It's kind of a simple name, though. Oops. Lady Slug, we're going to call you. So sort of in reference to the Super Namekian Lord Slug from one of the Dragon Ball Z movies, but being female, you are Lady Slug. Off the top of my head, admittedly, it's not the most creative name I could have ever come up with. So we have added those 2 Pokemon to the team as far as non-shadows go. I kind of don't want to lead Spangler because low level, but we got to get the training done. You know, we got to get our new ghost type leveled up. And that was recommended by Robert Gosney, who said he was watching Chugga Conroy play this recently. I'm not sure if the video or the playthrough has gone up recently, or if he just recently watched an older one, but apparently Chugga Conroy had an easy time, or somewhat easy time, with the computer opponents choosing moves that don't hit the levitating ghost type. Of course, it has 3 immunities in fighting, normal, and ground. So maybe we'll get lucky with that too. Next up, oh, bye Rui! Next up, we're heading over to the Shadow Pokemon Lab. That is the next place to go. No other place to train, really. So let's just go here. I don't want to waste too much time during the actual talking part, the commentary part of the videos, by, excuse me, going through Mount Battle. So let's use our key card, the main gate key. I guess it's not really a key card, but this lets us into the Shadow Pokemon Lab. Are there any secret items we can pick up? Yes. We get ourselves 2 full heals. That is nice. I'll grab those. Anything else hidden around back here? Maybe. So this is the last video that I can have time to record before I've got to get to bed soon. It is almost 2 in the morning. I leave, or my bus leaves for PEI at 10:30, so I got to get some sleep. Although, as I said, I can do a little bit of sleeping on the bus, which I'm probably going to do. Oh, come on. Why am I locked out? Alright, let's go to this door. Why would they lock that door and leave this door open? Wouldn't they just shut down the entire place, put it on lockdown? What is this? I can't even read that. Over here we find the shutter switch. Yeah? So this opens the main door. What's the point of that, though? Why not just open the door if you're going to let me in? Because this here, you need to use a card key. Unless... was this some sort of a trap? No. No, they just simply let me in. Here we can... technically, we can heal up. I don't know if I mentioned this yet, but anytime you put a Pokemon in the PC, you can... it heals them basically now. Oh, 3 PP ups. Those are handy. But you simply drop a Pokemon in the PC, they get a full heal, take them back, and it's just like a Pokemon Center. A lot slower, but essentially just like a Pokemon Center. Alright, let's start doing some battles here. I know we're going to get destroyed by some of these folks, but I gotta have some good content for you guys before I leave. I can't rightly move, Rui. Can't rightly leave you with nothing to watch. I mean, technically I could, but that's mean. This is discrimination. Why do they single me out for these extra assignments? There's still packing left for the move out of this lab. Grumble. Move out. Who are you? You're suspicious. Therefore, you must be intruders. Let's go. I got a Shadow Sudowoodo with your name on it. Wait. No, that makes sense. I'm going to give it to you. Myron. That's a regular name. It's spelled completely off the wall, but level 38. I'm scared. Although, if you try to blow up, this is the perfect time. We got our defensive rock type and a ghost type. Self-destruct. I want to see it. So we've got a Shadow Rush here. We got a Shadow Ball. Let's do those. Of course you go for Spark. You're not going to blow yourself up. Why would you even try that? What's that supposed to do? Paralyze me? Get out of here. Double Spark. What is this? Instinct times 2? Alright, so we get ourselves the Paralysis. Just what I was hoping for as we fire Shadow Ball from a level 31 into a level 38 Voltorb. Still not bad damage, though. And the special defense falls, despite the fact that Shadow Ball is a physical move in this generation. Ooh, that wasn't bad. So we're going to have to Super Potion up our Sudowoodo, however. This is, of course, the Pokemon we got from Meyer B back in the caves of Pyrite Town. Let's grab ourselves a Super Potion. Nope. Super Potion. That will heal us to 89. That's good. And let's go for another... let's go for a Psybeam, since the special defense did drop. Who are you aiming at that one? Or who are you aiming at with that one? Again, the rock type. That is fine. Sudowoodo is really interesting, isn't it? The way it mimics the fact that, mimics the appearance of a tree so that it blends in. What's the deal with that? What kind of trees is it supposed to be mimicking? Oh, come on. Psybeam doesn't get the knockout. We're so close. So we're going to have to heal again. Only downside here, we're not getting the Shadow Rush to use, or not using the Shadow Rush to get the Hyper Mode activated. Let's just finish up this Voltorb, that way we only have one attack coming at us at a time. Spark, once again, you're like a one-trick pony over there, Voltorb. Come on, the other one, blow yourself up. No! Just end this. You're almost at no HP. You're going to fall. You trying to knock out my Sudowoodo? Well, she already has one knockout, thanks to that oh-so-devastating attempt at the Under Colosseum. How do they give you level 55s at that point? Is that supposed to be training? That's just mean is what that is. Another Super Potion to heal up our Sudowoodo as we go for... I'm going to say Shadow Ball is probably the best, and it is, of course. Spark once more. Not much to talk about here. I should probably, like, watch other playthroughs. Maybe not as I'm doing a playthrough. Like, for example, Robert did mention Chugga Conroy. I should probably see what Chugga Conroy does, but maybe after I've done my playthrough, because I'm not super well versed in everything that happens here, so I want to be surprised. But I do want to see other people play the games. In fact, I've watched other YouTubers that have played some more recent Pokemon games, so I know when I eventually get to those playthroughs myself, I'm probably going to remember certain things that might spoil things a little bit, but whatever. Bah! I'll make you regret seeing me! I already... Ooh, wait a minute. A card key... Man! You people just leave everything for me. You know what? I didn't mention it, but when they blew up the subway, the room by the subway last time, they left the key to get in here on my side. Oh, I did mention that now that I think about it, but anyway. Oh, that's the card key. Now we can get into the lab. Couldn't we get into the lab down here? Dun dun dun. We gotta heal. Where's my paralyzed heal? We got one. There we go. And do we have any regular potions? Now we got a fresh water. We can heal 50. That'll do. And here we see we're at the other side of the exploded subway area. Oh, what's this? 3 elixirs. Nice. Heal back some of your PP. Alright, up we go. Now we can do this big workaround, snake around thing back into the actual main part of the lab. I'm only going to record for another... well, you can see the time, not time stamp, but you can see how the time is currently going. I'm going to record for another, say, 6 minutes, 7 minutes maybe, because of course we did have that grinding. Whenever I do grind, I got to keep in mind how long it took and how much shorter to cut the actual playthrough part of the episodes. Alright, card key. You're going to make me actually go over here? In recent games, you just simply tap on the door and it would open. Wasn't it in Gen 6? No, Gen 5, Unova. They have a thing where you have to go to the door or the buttons of the elevator to make the elevator work for you. It's a realistic step, but it's an unnecessary step. It just kind of slows things down. Alright, who's first? I thought we were going to have somebody jump. Oh wait, we can't open that. I vaguely remember the layout of this place. We can't go up here. Doesn't appear to open from this side. But we can cut over this way. Now what is down here? I think there's a trainer. Nothing else here except this guy. Let's talk to him. What's going on here, sir? Okay, we can dump this data. Let's see now. What? Quit annoying me. You better get rid of your Master Hoenn will. Huh? Warg! You two! You're not lab staff! Let's go. Lethco. Do I need to make fun of these names anymore? Electrike, Magnemite. Where's a ground type when we need it? Snagsire! Also, I just hit something. Snagsire, why can't you be with us? How did we lose you again? We got 2 injuries in one episode on poor Snagsire the Quagsire. Let's go with Shadow Rush onto the Magnemite and Shadow Ball into the Electrike. Bite! Oh, that's super effective. Doesn't do a lot of damage. Well, it did. And we might flinch, but we don't flinch. Come on, Spangler. Not bad. Lower that special defense. Make the next Shadow Ball just as powerful because it's physical. And a Thunder Shock into our Sudowoodo. What a guess. I would have expected them to double up on one Pokemon. I think they start doing that later on too, being more aggressive towards one particular Pokemon. Just because they can, I guess. So, I think Shadow Rush should get the knockout on Magnemite. If not, it's going to be pretty close. I should go for another bite. The first one failed to flinch. Why would the second one? Or why wouldn't the second one fail to flinch? Okay. And Sudowoodo takes this hit. Yes! Alright, I was gonna say, watch them now target down the same Pokemon. We needed that Hyper Mode immediately right now. Excellent stuff. Alright, a turn spent healing. Or should I switch? We could switch into our Slugma. I don't know if the defense is good enough to handle this, though. Let's just go for some healing. We'll go Super Potion. Is that enough for either of you? Yeah, Pseudo... No, we can't use an item on Pseudo Widow because it's Hyper Mode. Let's Hyper Potion our... Let's not waste a Hyper Potion. What does Soda Pop do? 60. Alright. I should have done that. I should have actually called. Whoops. Alright, Shadow Ball to the Electrike. Come on. Missed the bite. Or land it. No flinch. No criticals. That was a critical. That was uncalled for. I could really use a Soda Pop now. Heal back 60. Man, so close. Alright, this might be a switch out. Just don't Thunder Shock my Ghost. Well, there's a second knockout on our Pseudo Widow. We can bring in our Fire type now. Magnemite. Why? Okay, let's go for the Flamethrower. We need to heal up, though. Super Potion is probably the best at this point. Oh, the critical hits are going to be so fun. Ow! How do you do that much damage? Don't even. I didn't want to have to do this to you. Now I want to do this to you. I'm going to give you a mean look. We're not hurting ourselves. We levitate. I can't play around anymore. I gotta be serious with these things. The level difference is obvious, as Pokemon Stadium 1 and I think 2's announcer might say. Critical! Double super effective Earthquake. How's a critical Thunder Shock now, Magnemite? Huh? I didn't think so. That wasn't the proper answer. But anyway. Level up for Aerodactyl. Nice, level 39. No new move, but that is okay. We're gonna see ourselves fighting a Chinchou. That's another Earthquake. We're watching you, Chinchou. No Hydro Pumps, no Blizzards, no none of that nonsense. Big crack knuckle sound. Boom. I think... No, we can go one more. I think this is now time to go back and heal ourselves up, but... Actually, no, it kind of is. We've lost 2 Pokemon. What's this? I don't have time for this. I have time for you, buddy. I gotta get to sleep. I'm going on vacation. In fact, while you're watching this, what day is this you're watching this? Friday? Probably. You too, if you don't vacate the premises, Master Hoenn will do terrible things to you. Well, we're gonna vacate and go heal up. Because I do believe we're gonna call it a day for this episode. I can only take so many knockouts, so many injuries, so much craziness nonsense before I gotta call it quits for a while. So I'm not gonna get to record the next episode until I get back on Sunday from vacation. But what I'm gonna do, where's the PC? It's the other area. What I'm gonna do is do some more grinding at Mount Battle. Try to go through another hour's worth of training up. So as I say, maybe I'll put the episode up Sunday late, but if not, I'll hold it off until Monday. We'll do 2 episodes of Colosseum on Monday. First of all, let's mark our Pokemon. I'll do a healing thing. You know what? I don't even need to heal them. I'll just do the healing sort of before I go to Mount Battle, or the grinding montage. So that is 1 for Pseudo Widow, and we also got 1 for Slugma. Oh, I don't like all these injuries. Now, feel free to leave a comment. Which of the remaining Pokemon, Shadow or Purified Shadow, would you like to see added to the team next? Because there's a chance we might be losing Pokemon along the way quite rapidly if things keep going as they've been going. But with that, we are going to call it a day. I want to say thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, of course, feel free to drop a like down below. And if you missed any episodes of Pokémon Colosseum thus far, link in the description to the full playlist. You can check that out. And some more videos on the channel I've done will be some links to the during the outro to those videos. And a link to subscribe to the channel if you'd like to subscribe for daily Pokemon content from Professor Chaz. But with that, we are done. My voice is starting to break up. Now's a good time to stop, I think. Professor Chaz is signing off. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you next time.